It's me, Dr. Meow Meow, back at it again with another stream. Even though streaming is my prison, and I'm trapped to stream for eternity. Meow. It's gonna be a shitposty kind of stream. I can feel the shitposting flowing through my veins right now. Don't call it a comeback. It's not really a comeback. I've only been absent for like 3 days. Look, I just haven't been streaming much lately. I just haven't had the pog, the pog just hasn't been pogging with me. But it's more about the fact that as the cat streams are all of incredibly high quality. Look at that, it worked perfectly. I considered playing Witness today, but I decided against it. I still need to do the thing where I make the model work better. There's like a plugin that's apparently really good. Don't call it a comeback a little leniently. I'll show you a little leniently, I say. Drawing my weapon. Bleed into my mouth? Excuse me? Pardon? Ma'am? But I do have the shit posting gene, by which I mean all of my genes are slightly malformed and mutated, which is why I'm like this. Hello, Sleepy Kai. How's it going, bestie? Have y'all been Final Fantasying? Sometimes I look in you and Zen's Discord. Hello, Mr. Jade. Tell me how to pronounce it again. You gotta tell me how to pronounce it again. I'm gonna remember. I swear to God, I'm gonna remember. Or I'll just do MJ. I could do MJ as well. I mean, sure, the shit posting one's blood, you know how it be. That's true. That, I can't dispute that. But yeah, sometimes I lurk in Sleepy Kai and Zen's Discords, and they're always talking about some fucking Final Fantasy stuff. I don't really understand what's happening. I'm just there like, yeah, that is a thing that is occurring. They are finaling the fantasies. That's true. Y'all want to know the dream I had last night? You have an obsession? You're so valid. You obsess over that Final Fantasy 14, bestie. You get that character level. Hello, Rosie. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I had a weird dream last night. It was very bizarre. It was so the movie Don't Look Up that came out not too long ago? I haven't seen it, and I don't want to discuss the details or anything. But I knew the general premise. And for some reason in my dream, it was the plot of Don't Look Up. And basically the plot of Don't Look Up is all of the government is saying, oh yeah, we are aware, no, there is no asteroid about to hit Earth, even though there is. That it's a whole climate change thing. Anyway, in my dream, Germa 985, I don't know if y'all know Germa. For some reason, Germa was, I don't know why the green screen, he was the main character. But he didn't show up until really late in the film, but he was the main dude in my version of Don't Look Up. I don't know where this came. It was a strange dream. Okay, let me put that on Google and see if it'll tell me how that is such a thing to be late. Yeah, you know, valid. Very valid. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Okay, that's not working. Okay, it won't tell me how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, best. Is it Mesa Jade? Mesa Jade, is that right? Maybe if I'm reading that correctly. I don't know. I don't know how to read like the phonetic pronunciation letters. I'm too stupid for that. Look, I wish I wasn't dumb. I wish I was smart. I wish I had some level of intelligence. You can't read that? Listen. You're not dumb. I'm gonna ban you for refusing to respect what I say, because as we all know, I am God, and everything I say is correct. You are not. Well, listen. I had something to do. I was gonna test Pet the Kimchi. Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I just saw Dr. Von Kitty Pet the Kimchi pop up in chat, and I got really, really excited, and then I realized it was just me doing it. Dr. Von Dummy, you know, Binge, doesn't he have like kind of a nasally high pitch, like, Dr. Von Dummy? That's kind of what Ben Shapiro sounds like, right? I'm not wrong. He's got like a kind of nasally annoying voice. You know, Sleepy Kai, I want to point out, you're like one of the very few people who post, I have this weird little audio thing that sometimes shows up in the bottom right of my computer. Why does it do that? But the buttons don't do anything. You're like the only one who uses Dr. Funk Genius. Burger King Foot Fungus, number 8. You'll single-handedly make that the most used emote? That's gonna take a lot of using, bestie. I can actually tell you what my most used emote is, because it tells you in your analytics. Within the channel, it is Dr. Vonk Meltdown. Outside of the channel, it's Dr. Vonk Hype. So there you go. That is the most and least used emotes, or both the most used, because it breaks it down between like outside and inside the channel. Okie dokie. Factorio time. Been working a lot on my new Ace Attorney case, which I'm very excited for. I'm a little high up, aren't I? Bring myself down just a wee bit. All right, poggers. Where was I? I think I was about to build blue science, if I'm not mistaken, because we just finished simple petroleum, and I got green and red circuits running. I got plastic running. I think I was trying to figure out the ratios for engine units, maybe, and I was discussing whether or not to put them. I was actually very productive. What mods is this? This is like basically vanilla. I think the only mod that substantively changes gameplay is I have bendable inserters on. But other than that, I don't think I have any mods that... Like, I have a couple, like, of the little, like, quality of life. Like, I have, Hell Mod, for example. But I had been doing space exploration and something. AAI and then a few other mods. And I just got frustrated playing that, and I wasn't making very good progress, and I'd made some foolish errors. I'd make sulfur. And I was thinking to myself today, funnily enough, I was thinking about my Factorio save today. Like, space-wise, it's going to be really awkward because of this water here. In fact, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go to this huge stone patch over here, I think. And I'm going to start making a shit ton. Actually, well, maybe I'll just do it from here. No, because I need this stone. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go on a little journey in our little rocket ship, besties. I'm gonna start mass producing a bunch of landfill to put here. Well, I was basically thinking, do I build, because like historically what I've done is I've put production of intermediate products down here, and I've put science production up here. But then I was wondering to myself, what if I put the intermediate products needed for science, like let's say sulfur engine units here, and then just had them lead directly into blue science, right? Because sulfur engine units, what else is it? And then of course red circuits would flow in from up here. Because like the current system, but it would kind of, because the problem is with this water, that's going to be in the way, right? But to me that almost seems more effective, because if I make sulfur here, I make engine units here, those go in, then it's gonna have to cross back over, and it's gonna have to go across the whole thing to get back to blue science. So, make Dr. Monk renewable a default emoji. What would you want it to replace? Because I'm not opposed to making it. It depends on what you would want to be the new. What is that? The 10,000 bits tier emote? Something like that. But I do think it's a good idea to go ahead and produce some landfill. We don't need too terribly much, but like this water is going to get annoying. Because basically my train array, I'm going to do like right to left, left to right on either like side of the world. I think that'll be the most effective way to handle the ribbon world. I don't really know like if there's a meta or something, or if that's like stupid and like everybody who knows anything about Factorio is now thinking to themselves, wow, Dr. Monkey's a fucking moron, in which case you're so incredibly valid, bestie. I will not, what the fuck is this? Go away. I don't know how I opened that. What button was that? What button was, what did I do? What did I click? Cannot disconnect roll. You know what? I'm gonna disconnect your rolling stock. Fucking stupid. Stupid idiot. I need some iron gears. Oh, I have like no iron gears. That's great. I love that a lot, actually. Why does this one have 2 yellows? You know what I should do? I should make this a little more pog. Put that there, and then what I'm gonna do is output, drop, and drop. Drop. Drop, pickup. Now that's genius. Now that is what I call genius. Why is this one not working? It seems there's something amiss here. Pick up? There we go. Something with the configuration maybe, and pick up. Is that properly functioning? Can I make stack inserters? I can actually. These might be best suited as stack inserters on the input. Oh. Oh god, no, I fucked that up. Replace Dr. Monk Genius. Couldn't pick one 1984. Yeah, I mean, I could make it a BTTV emote as well. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Because, I mean, 10,000 bits is kind of ridiculous for, you know, a silly little emote. Why is this not working anymore? It's not picking up. Is that too far? I thought the blue one was working. No? That's weird. Oh, shit. When I turn... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Okay, everything's fine. I'm so fine. Don't worry about it. There's no cause for alarm, okay? Pick up. You're picking up. Drop off. Oh, because it's... Oh, I need fill... Do you ever just be stupid? Do you ever just do some fucking dumbass shit? Because that's what it's... That's the Dr. Von Kitty way. Alright, you're gonna drop here, pick up here. You're going to filter for... There we go. Everything's fine. I'm very good at Factorio, okay? Much better. And now I'm just gonna feed that. I could have literally just ran this iron, which is right here over there, but instead I did this for reasons. And if you have issues with that, then you're welcome to meow, you know? Only word I can say is meow, and I maximize burner inserters. I would never do such a silly thing. I mean, come on. What do you think I am, a child? Please, please. I have mature, serious content on the Dr. Von Kitty channel. I produce content, you know, that the world looks down upon and says, wow, Dr. Von Kitty, that is some content-ass content right there. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. You know, and I say brother too, because, you know, I'm real folksy like that. I'm like, yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother, you know? I'm a very folksy cat, you know, the people, I'm a very popular cat, the people love me, you know? Let me grab these. And go grab some steel as well, which I haven't even used for anything yet. The first thing I'll use it for is, and that's the other thing is, I guess because this will flow up like this, it actually makes more sense because steel will pass through the bottom and can split here in order to get to engine units. So actually, now that I think about the way steel is distributed, that would be, I think, the smartest way to do that. A single Dr. Manu who doesn't love Dr. Manu, 100% approval rate among his fans. I mean, anybody who watches me must at least, like, enjoy, either through, like, a schadenfreude sort of way, like, wow, this fucking cat's an idiot, at least I'm not that dumb. At least I don't pretend to be a cat on the internet. Or, like, you know, you like shit posting, and I sure do a lot of that. Or sort of a Stockholm Syndrome situation is not, I think, completely out of the picture, I would say, as an option. You know, you start watching, and my content has changed pretty substantially. I was thinking about this the other day. My content is very different than it used to be, even like, you know, in the sort of October-ish time. So I think it would be absolutely valid to have started watching and been like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then my content has kind of evolved a lot, and now you're just kind of like, well, I fucking invested this much time and effort in this stupid pink cat. Guess I'll keep watching, you know? There's at least got to be a couple people who feel that way. You know, I think it would be foolish of me to think otherwise. I want to keep this like that. Bonk. Okay. You know, maybe I should just, like, not even, because, like, it doesn't really matter if I'm super efficient with, like, putting these in a straight line, right? Like, let's just save some effort. Because we're just trying to get power. It's not like we're probably going to use this air, and if we do, we'll probably end up running new power lines anyway. And that's the problem. I always end up either doing stupid things to my detriment or prioritizing things that are pointless. You know, it's like I have terrible prioritization, I think, while playing Factorio. That is one of the things that holds me back from success. I get caught up on stupid dummy. I don't have enough grenades for this. This is going to be annoying. Can I handcraft some grenades? I can. But it will take a hot second. In fact, it may take longer to handcraft the grenades than it would have taken just to barrel my way through. Also, this is annoying. Let's go ahead and place another power pole, though. Actually, we can just go around, I think. Oh, shit. This is fine. Oh, I have repair packs. Didn't disable cliffs? I thought I did, to be honest. I think I turned them down very low, maybe? Although that doesn't feel very low. That is very catastrophic. Haha, meow. Cat joke. Haha, just cries. I thought about playing Witness today. And I was like, it's a lot of work. Meow? Every time the Meow Redeem happens, I think of the Sonic movie. I haven't even seen the Sonic movie. What if in the Sonic, instead of like, it's not Chris Pine, but it's like the Chris Pine knockoff guy who plays, you know, Mr. White Man in the Sonic movie. What if German 985 was in the Sonic movie? You know, maybe that was what my, how can I not reach that? It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm only a little discheesed. I'm very considering going and downloading. Okay, that's it. Fuck you. Fuck this stupid game. I'm downloading Long Reach because I refuse to be governed. Break the tree. I will break the tree, bestie. You know what, Sleepy Kai? I appreciate that you watch these streams, given the fact that you don't play Factorio and have no clue what's going on. Long Reach mod. I just can't with the little. It's irritating me. It's like a little thing in my, it's like buzzing in my ear. Long Reach. Watch me play 14. I like watching you play Final Fantasy 14. It's fun. Original Sonic movie reworks fix Sonic's appearance. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know what they were thinking with the original design of Mr. Sonic Man. It was not great. It was not great. Germa Rat 3D new stylized Sonic. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be a pretty dang meme. Now I should be able to reach anywhere. Yes. If you hate me for doing that, meow. That's all I have to say to that. Like watching me play Factorio, even if you don't get it. You know what? I'm glad, bestie. There are a number of people who I think do that. They just like listening to me ramble. I'm a very good rambler, you know? Because that's sort of how I learned to socialize, like, get past, like, because I'm a very shy person, you know, if you haven't ascertained that by the fact that talking to people is a nightmare for me. But I sort of learned to cope with that by just never shutting the fuck up. That was my method of coping. So, there you go. That's some Dr. Von Kitty lore for you. So anyway, I work very well with, like, incredibly quiet people because I won't shut the fuck up. I don't think you're a casual gamer for it. I mean, maybe, but, like, the sort of idea, I think, of this Factorio playthrough was to kind of be a casual gamer. I'm gonna make 2 more. It should be even, right? Enjoy your casual run? Yeah, I don't know, because, like, the way I stream is to just ramble about many, many dumb things. This will be half per. Yeah, we should be, well, for a total of 32, that's gonna be slightly more. We'll just do 2 yellow belts, it'll be fine. So it's like when I have to deal with many, many things while I'm in the midst of my factoriorizing, how do I unlock, there we go, let's research this. Why am I not researching? Oh, does that require blue? That requires blue, I wasn't thinking. Talking about Discord, watch together with the Sonic movie. What is the Rat movie 1 and 2? But yeah, I'd be down to do a movie night. I'm not very good at doing Discord events, I'll be honest. I'm not. That's never been my forte. Is being, you know, being a cat. Yes, my forte is not being a cat. I say being a fucking cat VTuber. Oh, I just realized I have long reach, which makes this substantially easier. We can put that there. Nice. And we'll put that there, and that there, and that there. And just be done silently. See, I'm not very much of a silent movie watcher, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of a movie talker. Well, it depends. It depends on the vibe. Sometimes the vibe is to be silent, but sometimes I like shitposting. Like, if I'm watching the Sonic movie, I can't imagine I would want to watch it quietly. Those are Germa's films? Oh, really? Interesting. I don't know a ton about Germa. I've seen some Germa memes and thought they were funny. And I think he's the kind of streamer I aspire to be more like. Am I gonna side balance? I don't think so. I don't think I really have the energy to side balance, to be honest. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a little pog champ. Gonna landfill. I'm gonna see how much I can do with stack inserters. Figure I'm gonna need several. Alright, let's power this bad boy. I know, can you believe it? Dr. Von Kitty not side balancing. Who are you and what did you do with Dr. Von Kitty? It's funny because, meow. I wish I had the warehouses, to be honest. That's another good quality of life mod. Hello, Alencio. How's it going, bestie? How you doing? Let's actually go this way for my big storage. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Actually, I could do some funky stuff with bendable inserters, couldn't I? Could I do this? Is this possible? This might be extremely cursed. Oh, this is extremely cursed. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh my god, I'm in love. That's beautiful. Salty about a Minecraft server? What's up, bestie? What's the deal? What's the deal with Minecraft? Alright, I think 2 stack inserters will be enough to landfillify this. Cool. Modding does to a cat's brain. Listen. My bendable inserters are beautiful. They're beautiful, and I refuse to accept any other interpretation. They are simply just, they're beautiful, you know? Much like all of you. Oh, to see Dr. Von Kitty can be a wholesome big chungus, you know? I'm not very good at that. Some people are like, oh my god, my viewers, I love you so much. And I'm like, haha, fuck my viewers. I hate you all. It's funny because I'm bad. He said the Reddit. I know, I made a fucking Reddit reference. I'm so funny. Oh my god. The cat uses Reddit. It's funny because I didn't press the sad button while I started crying, which fucking fuck. It's fine. Never heard of most quality life mods. Cross 6 people seem to send in the past. Oh, that's rough. That is rough, bestie. That's pretty fucking fuck right there. That is a pretty fucking fuck moment. I won't deny it. What are the ratios here? Huh, I get ratioed on Twitter.com. We're gonna just do 2 sulfurs just for the pog of it. We also need water. And I'm debating whether or not to get the water from here or here. I think we're gonna do here because even if you landfill, it just turns the pump to a onshore rather than offshore pump. I think it turns it to like a water well or something. I forget what exactly happens. What is this blueprint? Just a single steam engine. All right. One of dozens of things. I'm sorry to hear that, bestie. That does sound frustrating. Oh, and you woke up late? No, I hate when that happens. I hate that feeling. I'm better about not. I sleep too late, like on weekends especially. And I always fuck up my sleep. I never have a good sleep schedule because it gets good during the week and then I fuck it up. I like how this is called Badge Book. When did I name these? I do remember Bread and Circuses from last time. What is this? This is cursed. What the fuck is this? Oh man, what a Factorio playthrough this is. Hello, Shiranova, how's it going? 15 minutes before shift ends. I hate when I wake up late. Me. That's a mood. That's a mood and a half. Oh, whoa. Stream not ending, I swear. We'll skip this. Remember one time at my old job, I used to be really like punctual and I felt so bad if I was like 5 minutes late. And I was talking to my coworker friend towards like because she was leaving, about like the vibe, and like, you know, showing up to work and stuff. She's like, yeah, sometimes I'll come in as late as 10:30 and nobody ever notices. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck did I care? Why did I care? And then ow, that hurt. Similar way to me, you mean? Like the way I am? And of course, remote work is kind of different because it's like, you know, you don't have to go, you have to like, you know, be on your email or whatever. Speaking about white collar, of course. Got some pipes. Got a few rather bit pipes in it. Third shift and show up either 20, 30 minutes later, not show up without telling anyone. See, I could not imagine not showing up without telling anyone. Technically at my job, they had a rule that if you didn't show up for like 3 days without telling anybody, you just like were considered to quit automatically. I thought that was an interesting, I don't know if that's like a super common, like how that's normally dealt with, but. Hello, Capwap. How's it going, bestie? One second shift, directly assigned when I left effectively. Ah, I see. What is this? Spaceship wreck small. I see. Cap is cap. You know what? Cap being cap is perfectly fine. I saw, actually, wait, never mind. Also, Gold, you're 6 months now, bestie. 6 whole months. Can you believe it? We're getting close to 10 months now. I've streamed like 4 times in April. I'm sorry. I need to do better. I can't do a schedule, man. I just can't do it. Now I get too in my head about it. I'm killing Spaceship Wreck. You know what? Spaceship Wreck is not valid, besties. It ain't valid. I don't know why I did that. It just felt like the right thing to do. Okay, let's make sulfur like right here. Bonk bonk. Reminds me of an achievement in Dice. Oh, I forgot about Dice. I forgot that game existed. to be honest. Hey, what the fuck is this? This is the worst thing I've ever seen, and it makes me want to cry. We're gonna amend this. This is gonna go in the naughty box where naughty power poles go. You know. Oh man. Nothing beats a cat stream on a Sunday. I get tomorrow off, you know, a 4-day weekend. Which is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bonkers. Redo's in a ring world with no hogs. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I just like, you know, I can see, I should have put one over here actually. I can see any part of the base, you know. I can see like, oh, something's wrong. Perhaps it's because this belt doesn't exist or whatever, you know. Or some assorted malfeasance occurring in the factory. You know, I was in a meeting the other day and somebody kept saying Among Us. They said like Among Us like several times in the span of a minute. I don't remember the context, but I just was sitting there like, yeah, bestie. It was hard because see, I do Among Us, you know. Just couldn't stop thinking about Among Us, as happens. It do be like that. Bonk, bonk. I don't think this even uses any physical inputs. Yeah. So we got to get the petroleum gas over here. Let's bring it up here a little bit, and then we'll cross over. You had an interaction with a Karen. Oh, I don't know. I'll think about that actually. I can't really think of like any good examples. You know, thankfully I don't work in like service or anything, so I can get away with, you know, avoiding those kind of people. There is a dude at work who's a dick to me for no reason. Does that count? I really don't like him. I don't know why. I haven't done anything to him. Like, he's just mean to me. He like doesn't copy on me on emails. And then somebody else copies me. I'm like, bro, you could have just copied me to begin with, you know? These are the problems that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, not getting fucking CC'd on emails. Oh no, you poor thing. Children starving in, you know, places. He senses your account on the internet. I am consistently living in fear that somebody will figure it out. I don't know how I come back from that. I don't like what's happening with these pipes. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Respect raiders more in peaceful world. Matter if you're producing pollution for no benefit. That's all. I mean, they are expensive in terms of power, but like, you know, I just like being able to look around. Karen's that in the past and saber types more ways than just being entitled. Yeah, I mean, I think to be a Karen, there are a lot of probably issues with the kind of person you are, you know. Beyond just, oh, I'm, you know, an asshole to service workers, which I'll never understand, you know. Never get that. Oh. I gotta sneeze, but I can't do it. Everything with these pipes is immoral. Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm not a moral cat. A dude that's talking about conspiracy theories at a doctor clinic, you know, very similar to my experience with the dental hygienist who was telling me about how COVID was the plague sent to punish us for our sins. I was just like, yep. I was telling that story. I don't know when I was telling that, but it was recent. I'm a moral cat. Oh man, that's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny haha right there. I can just put this here, can't I? And this should automatically side balance itself, right? So that ought to be fine. Bunk. Look, these pipes worked out perfectly, alright? It's beautiful. Beautiful in every potential way it could be. God, I love long reach. Inferred temp sensors sending radiation into his brain. I mean, oh, hello, laggy kitten. Bitch, welcome. I'm not hello, my favorite laggy kitten. Bitch, I'm a cat. How you doing? Bitch, I'm a cat. I want to hear what's really funny about laggy kitten. I'm a cat. I go meow. Welcome, Raiders and Laggykin, by the way. Playing Elden Ring, I see. So Laggykin, I forget how it was, but somehow, I don't know if you raided Saki, maybe you raided Saki Maru Takahiki, by the way. Lovely bestie, by the way. One of my best friends in the entire world. And I guess, did you raid her? I don't know what happened, but it was so funny because, like, literally, Saki did just amazing person who raided me many months ago. Small world, I guess, in the little woo-woo VTuber community. And I believe you are a Sealy fan, if I'm not mistaken. A Fox Scotty, another great streamer. You are also a Saki person, Capweb. So crazy seeing you, I know. Yeah, you were like, oh my god, Dr. Von Kitty's a VIP here? What? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. I'll never understand why Craigasm it. So, Kimpty sus. So true, bestie. You're not a Craigasmer? Not really. I mean, I'm not like, oh, it's Craigasm. I'm just like, it's just such a strange emote. Because Twitch is so sensitive about like that kind of stuff, but then they just have Craigasm as an emote, you know? Yeah, I guess I forgot I built that. Because I have the memory of a cat. Tail is my Craigasm. Tail is my something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. That's all I have to say about that. See something cursed. Hello, Astrolime, welcome. Iron Gears. Oh, does this need? This might need to be a filter. Filter inserter. Actually, no. Wait, yo, you can blacklist with the filter inserter, right? Yeah, you can blacklist belts. There we go. Nice. Tail is my tail. Me too, honestly. Smork? What the hell is Smork? Jabasted is my Kimpty society. I wouldn't say Jabasted is my personal hell. I don't know if Kimpty society is my personal hell, personally. But personally, I would say that I am cat. So that's all I have to say about that. So true, bestie. We're gonna bring steel up through here. And then we're gonna split it here to go to engine units. That is the plan. Space Marine Orc, Warhammer 40k thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm aware vaguely about that kind of stuff, but like, Twitch has some strange global emotes. I'm like, yep, that's a global emote, all right. That is an emote that some may state is global. Around the world. Around the globe. You know, I think of how big Earth is. It's kind of wild. Meanwhile, like, we're all like in many different places, you know, and we're all united right now by either being or watching. Oh man, I pretend to be a cat on the internet. In a way, that's beautiful, isn't it? Do I side balance this? I do. Nice. Do another 1AM song. This is a different version. Warhammer 40k is so cool. Why isn't there Warhammer 41k? You know, you're so right. Is that year, by the way? Is it like year 40k? It's like year Y2k, except year 40k. You know? Alright, we need like 16 of these, I think. 14, close enough. Year 40k. That's a pretty long time. That's like 38,000 years from now. Hammer just cost 40k? What hammer? The Warhammer? It's so funny, you said the hammer, and I did not connect Warhammer to hammer. I was like, what do you mean, the hammer? Silly Billy. Earth it should be large to hold nearly 8 billion people. Yeah, I mean, you know, people are small. Earth is big, you know? We aren't very good about thinking about big numbers, though. Did you know that if you, like, put all of the planets between the Earth and the Moon, they would fit? Like, kind of crazy. But you look up, it's like, oh shit, big ass rock in the sky. Hello, Night Raven. How's it going, bestie? Hello. Good to see ya. 14. I need to do pipes and gear wheels. Bonk. Bonk. 1 and 2. Interesting. Okay. Put all the planets between the Earth and the Moon, we would all die. Oh, no shit, really? That's crazy. That's pretty hog wild. Now I can do something extremely cursed here. Using my bendable inserters. Where we'll make this gears. We'll make this. How many is this, by the way? Yeah, it's like nothing. Make this pipes. And then what we'll do is we'll use offset to put gears on this side, and then of course these pipes will go on the other side. And then that'll be split betwixt the two sides. And then we're gonna have some kind of like weird thing with steel, where steel will come in and it'll split. So one of them will go down and one of them will go across. And then this one will go underground. Will come down like this. And then they'll go down like this. And that's the way we pog. That's the real pog of it. And ideally, if we could have iron gears go up here. Not iron gears, engine units. Now run up like that. Oh, and then the iron will come in like that. These are all just iron, right? Yeah. I like this song. Now, some may say I'm cheating by doing this with my little offsets, but my answer to that is meow. Actually, I don't know if this will work. Actually, no, it'll work like perfectly. It needs to be shifted over by 1. What was it, 14? Is that right? Yes, so 7 on each side. Where are they? There they are. I don't even need to use reds, technically. I can just use blues, but do it for old time's sake, you know? 1, 2, fuck, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just gonna copy that and flip it. Boom. And then we need to power it. And assuming I did everything right, that should work. And these craft slow, so I'm pretty certain the reds there won't cause any input issues. Hello, Zen. Welcome. How's it going, bestie? How you doing? My favorite soda VTuber. Well, y'all should follow Zen if you're not already. One of Sleepy Kai's besties. And a soda something VTuber. I don't know, PNG tuber, I guess. Very poggers. Doing all right? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for the shout out. You're very welcome, bestie. I like watching you. You have a lovely voice. Very soothing voice. And you're a funny fellow, bestie. There's no guarantee that it will. Well, I mean, that's sort of the Dr. Von Kitty guarantee, which is that it might work, might not. Don't. I wouldn't bet on it, you know? I'm gonna side balance. Side balance your mother last night. Oh. Sick burn, Dr. Von Kitty. I say crying. Why the fuck is it? Oh, I was holding shift to make it a blueprint, but if you hold shift, it rotates the opposite direction. I made a funny meme about that one time. I got like 600 upvotes on the Factorio shitposting Reddit, so yeah, you could say I'm kind of a big deal. I don't think these need to be side balanced, by the way, because it's whatever. Who cares? My City Skylines on-ramps. I'm so bad at City Skylines. You know, actually, this might be... I'm going to shift it up a little bit. Quite possibly. It's so funny because the very first time I played City Skylines, this should be fine, right? No, honestly, that might right there be perfect positioning. I might just keep that positioning, I'm not gonna lie. And we'll just move the steel input down. The very first time I played it, I made like the perfect city. I named it Arcadia Bay, which is the name of the city in Life is Strange. But like, I got super rich, made a shit ton of money, had like a metropolis. It was really cool. Every time I've tried to play since, my city has just been shit. It's just gone to the shitter immediately. It's fallen apart. The city goes bankrupt. The people would oust me for my position. It's not great. It ain't great, besties. Called the chief's store, and the chief, he had some bad news for me. So, traffic AI is weird. Yeah, the whole traffic thing. There's mods that make it a lot better, though. I went through a phase where I was watching a bunch of City Skylines videos on YouTube. Like, oh, real civil engineer plays City Skylines, and then like, you know, designs. I actually was really into traffic engineering. Like, just to sort of, I find it fascinating. So I always imagine that there's like a version of me that's a traffic engineer. I don't know like what path I would have gone down to become a traffic engineer, but I feel like there is a path I could have gone down in which I would have become a traffic engineer. Oust the county for his mayor position for years. Imagine if I was a mayor. Imagine if I had any power whatsoever. That would be very bad for everyone. No one would be better off by me having a position of power. You know? I think we can state that fairly with fair certainty. Oh, there's a sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze this time, I swear it. Bless me. A very loud, ugly sneeze. I apologize for that. I definitely need more inserters than that. Bless you. Thank you so much, Zen. I appreciate that very much, bestie. That is truly, I'm truly touched. I have to say, I was watching Sleepy Kai and Zen play, what was it? Was it Amnesia? Like it was a machine for pigs, maybe? I didn't watch most of it, so I watched mainly the ending, so I didn't know what was happening in any of the story, but it was quite entertaining. I had a good time. Just vibing. Are you kidding me? I'm out of blue inserters? God freaking frick it. You didn't know either? Yeah, you just had the walkthrough. You were just... you just were reading the walkthrough. That's so funny. Oh, it was great. Great time was had by all. Well, I hope you had a good time. I mean, I don't know. Do. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. I'm being so productive right now. I've been very productive in Factorio recently. I don't know what it is. It's just like something in the juice, I guess, you know. You know? I'm a quirked up white cat. I'm goated with the sauce. You know how it be. And some of you may be thinking, no. No, Dr. Fun Kitty. In fact, I do not know how it be. In that case, you're valid. And I ain't got nothing for you, Chief. I wish I did. But I ain't. Is there a way to make this not ugly? I don't think there is. I think I'm just gonna have to cry. Can I be a silly little kitty cat and go bonk? Poggers? Bonk. And bonk? Oh, whoa. Meow. You know what I should do? I should set up like a little, like, you know how people have like a little sound alerts where it makes Sonic appear on screen and go meow? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, I loved SimCity 2000. I also loved SimCity 4. City's so big, I had tons of money, not really any room left to build. Game told me to build more anyway. Nice. You genuinely should. I've always been like averse to the sound alerts. Just because I'm worried they'll start annoying me. Because as you're all quite aware, I get annoyed very easily. But I think that might be. I would have to make it more expensive, I think. But that might be. A silly little addition that I'm willing to make. Doop, 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 doop. And now we just need to run iron in. And if I have crossed my pogs and dotted my hogs correctly, I will have created the greatest factory ever to exist ever. I guess I can go ahead and do that. Missing underground belt? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. That's pretty fricking stupid, bro. Okay. Alright. Acquiring the goodies. There we go. You got the steel, of course. The steel has been stolen. Hey, why is it not stealed? Why isn't it like I stealed that? That's such a society moment, you know? I think that really says a lot about society. Did I do it right, by the way? It's 2 pipes and 1 gears. Yes, it is. Okay. Nice. And do I have enough? I need 12 kitty cats. What's this? 12? We live in a society. Listen, besties. We live in a society. And, society is among us. What? Oh my god, this song. What is this song? Say So! Like Neanders. We gotta listen to Neanders Say So now. I just thought of that. Society is among us, and I am the imposter. I'm the imposter. You heal the die on the word stealed versus stole. Bestie, I got some bad news for you about me. I die on a lot of molehills. There are a lot of molehills out of which I make mountains, and then I die on them. Say So, Neanders. Shout out to Neanders, by the way. She's just a small VTuber I like supporting. It's funny because she's I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done like constantly being like it's funny because I am just funny. I don't have to justify myself. Like Kai and I started playing Cookie Run. What the hell is Cookie Run? I don't know what that is. You love her Say So song? Big Neanders fans? Have you all listened to my Christmas album, by the way? One of them is about Neanders. Say so. Meow, 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 meow. This is my meow cover. No? Here, I'll link it for you. Actually, we can just listen to it. After this, we'll listen to the Dr. Bunnigan Christmas album. My Christian stream. It's funny. No, I'm not. I'm done with It's Funny Because joke. I'm not doing that anymore. I need like a spray cat redeem so people can spray me when I do dumb shit. And we have everything. Why is it funny? See, that's the problem. I'm always saying things and I'm like, but what if they don't know that it's funny? I have verbal tics. If you're not already aware, I have like the tics that I say, and it's like, oh man, like Bestie is a one of them. Pog. I go through many, and then you know they they overwhelm me. Like Pog was so bad it was like every other word for a while, but thankfully it's a little better now. Verbal tics the other day, that might have been there for that. I think possibly. That sounds vaguely familiar. Meow, 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 meow. What if I just like had like a cover band, but it's just me singing songs with the lyrics only being meow? Do you think that would be famous? You were? Yeah, that makes sense. It might have been in the context of Bestie. I'd be very careful with Bestie though, because people will get confused. It'll be like, Bestie? Question mark? And I'm like, no, sorry, it's not that I'm calling you my best friend. Sorry, shitfuck69, you're not my best friend. I'm just calling you Bestie because I call everyone Bestie. And they're always like Sag. And then of course there's people who I call Bestie in like a very like endearing, genuine way because they're like my actual friends, you know? Like I know them, right? So... Wait, oh god, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Wait, no, hold on, don't do that. No, hold on, no, hold on. I can't handle this right now. I can't handle this right now. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Obviously, you are all besties. Like, everybody who watches me actively, yes, you're a bestie. I will say that most of you, I don't really know anything about you, right? So like, you're not my bestie as in you are one of my best friends, right? But I do have best friends that I also call bestie, and that bestie is a little different from the bestie of like, oh, you're my bestie, like in the chat, versus you're my bestie, you're like my best friend, you know? And like, I know you like personally, right? So like, there's a division there. It's not like, and then of course there's the level of sometimes I just call random people besties, like shitfuck69 and blah boy. You are not shitfuck69. No, stop. I can't do it. I can't do this. There is a bestie hierarchy, all right? And I'm valid for that. You cannot invalidate me. Let a secret sad cats. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, besties. Come on. You know what I mean. That's my problem though. I'm just digging your own grave. I do that a lot. That's sort of the Dr. Von Kitty classic, if I'm honest with you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be very efficient with my space, and I'm going to do a little PogChamp. I always joke that I keep a spreadsheet in which I rank all the people I know in the level of friendship I have. Which I totally don't do. Cancelled? Listen, I'm very cancelable. My problem is I just say things when they come to my head without really thinking through the consequences. Whip it out. You gotta whip out that spreadsheet. Oh, I say weeping. Double inserters into iron gear wheels? Like iron gear wheel. Oh, actually, you're probably right. Oh, you're so right, bestie. This is why we love Alencial, because Alencial actually is like, hey, you fucking moron. I think stack inserter will work. Looks like pipes are good. Cool. All right. Subversive and cancelable. It's true. I won't deny it. I'll keep it a buck. Dr. Monk Dummy opens the spreadsheet to subtract points. Yes, absolutely. When you post emotes, when you pet the Kimpty, you gain points. When you post Dr. Monk Genius, you gain points. When you post Dr. Monk L in a way that is indicating that you like me, you gain points. Really, I'm a very simple person. If you give me positive affirmation, I will like you more. It's literally that simple. People don't seem to get it. If you say, hey, Dr. Von Kitty, you're cool, like, I like you better. It's quite simple. Okay. Dr. Von Kitty. Imagine when, remember when Dr. Von Kitty uploaded to YouTube? It was pretty funny, right? Played scored cheese system because it's the points less traveled. And? Alright, I haven't listened to the Dr. Von Kitty Christmas album in a while. I'm kind of sad and only got 90 views. It's been like 20 hours working on it. But it's okay. I did it for the love of the craft, alright? I did it for the love of the Minecraft. Alright, here we go. I have bad news. What's up, bestie? Trying to get to the back of the bottom list for hosting Jabase did. Like the incremental games, the prestige of the bestie ship. That's fair. Alencial, you've always sort of had the thing where like you go up and then you get too high and you're aware of it and you have to tank it somehow. You're very good at that, actually. There's no shitfuck69 on Twitch. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. That makes me very sad. And you plus Alencial, you will never be a VIP in my channel. I'm sorry, but it's true. Put so much work into this.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Hi, Tayron. How's it going, bestie?
Not a VTuber was stirring. Not even Iron Mouse.
I'd resist the urge to sing.
The stockings were hung by the shark girl with care, in hopes that Saint Neander
You're so valid, blah boy.
would be there. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
This is a talent, bestie.
Meow meow.
This is because I'm deranged.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
I like Jingle Meow a lot. The original concept was all songs would just be meow and then an inspiration struck.
I guess you are my little pog too. Come here.
Nana's baby, just slip a collab under the tree for me.
I hate how bad I'm at singing. If I could sing well, this would have been so great.
Good kitty. Nana's baby, so hurry up and go live tonight.
I also had to learn how to auto-tune. I didn't do a very good job with
I
it.
want to fuck your wife now.
Nana's baby, a Viso Joe membership to contract. I'll wait for my email. Nana's baby, so hurry up and go live tonight. Think of all the streams I've missed. Think of all the cat girls that I haven't watched. Next year I could be just as epic.
If you take off my Christmas list,
Nana's baby, pee pee poo poo, and really that's so very true. Been so poggers all year, Nana's baby, so hurry up and go live tonight.
Bugos Bente.
Pogo's Minton.
Nana's honey, one little thing I really need, the code to an Among Us game.
So proud of that.
Nana's baby, so hurry up and go live tonight. Nana's cutie, and fill my Twitch chat with the donos and subs. Sign your nyan on the line, Nana's cutie, and hurry up and go live tonight.
When in my monkey farm, my power is unrivaled.
Come and follow my Twitch stream with my overlays from
As epic as ever I see Gojiro 6 eyes.
really am a tier 3 for you.
It's true.
Let's see if you'll tier 3 to me. Nana's baby forgot to mention one stream detail. Say so. I don't mean Doja Cat. Nana's baby, so hurry up and go live tonight. Hurry up and go live tonight. Hurry. Tonight.
Hi, your NB pal. How's it going, bestie? How you been? Yeah, it has been a while. You been working, I bet? Great to see you. Thank you so much for 6 months. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Sleepy Kai. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, who's ready for the next one? Works, works, work. You know what? Much like Fifth Harmony once said. Work, 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 work. 1 whole week left. Oh, whoa.
Jingle pog, jingle pog, jingle pog pog. Jingle pogs pog and jingle pogs pog. Poggin' and poggin', a pogs of pog. Now the jingle pog has begun. Jingle pog, jingle pog, jingle pog pog. Jingle pogs pog and jingle pog time. Poggin' and jingle pog pog. In the frosty pog. What a pog time! It's a pog time to pog the night away. Jingle pog time is a pog time to go poggin' in a pog horse sleigh. Poggy up, jingle pog, pick up your pogs. Jingle around the pog. Pog and a pog and the jingle and pog. That's the jingle pog pog.
What did I just walk into?
I don't know. How's it going, Bestie? Thank you so much for 8 months. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's so late for you. Hi, Bestie. How you been? I'm so glad you're pogging right now. It is pretty epic game. I have to say, Jingle Pog Pog was very hard to sing because it's a lot of pogging. So, Art, thank you, Sleepy Kai. I appreciate that. This is the one. Okay, I'm so embarrassed by this one because I actually tried. It's not the full song, but Cat Jam. Thank you, Donatello. You're almost to the purple badge.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
Thank you so much.
This year, to
Baby
save
will
me
always
from
be part of it.
tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, that doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day
I fucked that up so
you
bad.
gave it away.
That's my least favorite part.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Oh my gosh, thank you all so much, Zin. Donatello, thank you for 8 months. Zin, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. In partial credit, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. For the 5,000 bits, bestie. I really appreciate that. Holy heck, you're all too kind. Oh my god. Level 4 hype train. That is pretty Komodo hype. Am I right, gamers? Isn't that just PogChamp, by the way? Why did they do that? It was so dumb that Komodo hype and PogChamp are the same. Anyway, that's just neither here nor there. Thank you so much, besties. I appreciate all the support. You're all incredible. Christmas sure came fast this year. You know it. Look, today is Rabbit Miss. So, you know, PogChamp, you know, Pog Champion. Such a stupid song.
I wanna be on your nice list, the nicest there ever was. To be good is my real test, to impress him is my cause. I will travel across the snow, searching far and wide. Teach reindeer to understand the power that's inside.
Santa Claus, be nice to them all.
It's you and me.
This is so bad.
I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my bestie. In a world we must be nice.
Santa Claus, be nice to them, my heart's so true.
Our presents will pull us through. You gift me and I'll gift you milk and cookies. Be nice to them all.
Be nice to them all, Santa Claus. This one's my favorite. Little Drummer Cat has a special place in my heart, you know?
Meow, they told me pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. A newborn kitty to see pa-rum-pum.
Whoa, what's happening? Revenge.
Oh man.
Fight YouTuber graphics.
So we back in the mine, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, going to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up.
Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I could never forget those eyes, 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 eyes. 'Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again. 'Cause baby, tonight you grab your pick, shovel, and bolt again. And run, run until it's done, done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again. Just when you think you're safe, over here, like where I cut in my voice, right behind, right behind. That's a nice life you have. Shame it's gotta end at this time. Blows up. Then your hind bar drops and you could use a one. That line was so hard to deliver. Get inside, don't be tardy. So now you're stuck in there. Half a heart is left, but don't die. Baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby, tonight you grab your pick, shovel, and bolt again. And run, run until it's done, done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again.
Creepers, you're mine. Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and make some armor. Get it, baby, going for it. But like you sell MLG Pro, the sword's made of diamonds, so come at me, bro. Training in your room under the torchlight, hone that form and get you ready for the big fight. Every single day and the whole night, creepers out prowling. Alright, look at me, look at you. Take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a warrior, baby, what else is new? And my blade's gonna tear right through you.
Baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again.
Let's take
Yeah,
that.
baby, tonight grab your sword, armor, and gold. It's supposed to be gold, by the way, Minch. Woo! So fight, fight like it's the last night of your life. Show them your bite. 'Cause baby, tonight, yes, Donatello, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby, tonight you grab your pick, shovel, and bolt again. And run, run until it's done, done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal all your stuff again.
Whoa, what's that?
I see Ram.
Steps on a landmine and blows up.
Perfect timing.
Oh man.
Poggers. Holy shit. Perfect timing. Holy heck, welcome Metroham. You really walked into something, huh? Oh my god. Holy heck. Well, anyway, that was the Dr. Von Kitty Christmas album. I put a tremendous amount of work into that. That was Luna the Gamer Cat featured, by the way. Lunar did the Creeper All Man at the very start, but Luna the Gamer Cat did the rap bit, and that was incredible. I was fucking blown away by how good she did with that. But hello everybody, thank you so much. I'm sorry I've not been super chatty. I've been, vibing out to the music. But hi, your NB pal, Metroham. Thank you all for the subscriptions. Your NB, Donatello, Zen for all for resubscribing, and Blobboy for the 1 bit, of course. And partial credit for the 5,000 bits. C-Rev for resubscribing for 9 months. You got that purple badge now, bestie. I love that for you. Holy heck. Oh my god. Oh. Wow, Blobboy MVP, you know it, bestie. You know it. This is a good representation. Right behind. That's a nice life you have. Shame it's gotta end at this time. Love hearing me sing along with myself. Time. Blows up. Then your house bar drops and you could use a one. That line was so hard to deliver. Get inside, don't be tardy. So now you're stuck in there and half a heart is left, but don't die. Baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. Baby, tonight grab your big shovel and bolt again. And run run, run until it's done, done until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby, tonight the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. Right behind. Oh my god, holy heck. I'm weeping. I'm weeping. If you clip that, I'm not watching another version of the clip. You know what's really funny? And part of this is because I go back to rewatch it. But if I look at the analytics on the video, because it shows me average watch time throughout the video. Let's see, how do I guess I gotta go to my YouTube studio. Content. Got to scroll back a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong YouTube. That is the not real YouTube. There we go, YouTube Studio. I swear, we're gonna play Factorio. It's happening. I promise. Sorry, I apologize, Metro Ham. That was unfortunate timing on your part to arrive during the Dr. Monkey Christmas album that we're listening to on Easter. And I look at the where do you find it? There's like a watch time stat somewhere. It like shows you throughout the film. It peaks so high when Luna the Gamer Cat comes on. Like, okay, right here, it's at 12%.
Get inside.
And this, right here,
Your mom.
46%.
Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and make some armor.
A big part of that is probably me, because I love listening to her rap in this. But I know there's others who probably go back and re-listen to her rap portion. So, the water barrel bus, I refuse. I refuse wholeheartedly. I'm not watching that clip again. We could only go so far. All of this stemmed, by the way, from Say So, the lo-fi version playing on Spotify. Oh, so any of you who were not aware of the Dr. Von Christmas album, I hope you enjoyed it. Dr. Monkey playing Factorio, by the way. The good news is that we have indeed reached a portion where we can do a little gaming. So, say so. Actually, we're gonna be real poggers. I'm gonna be a pog champ. It is going to be so very epic. Anyway, I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, and poggers day. I know I sure am. I was so nervous to ask Luna the Gamer Cat to to appear in my Christmas album. But I'm very glad that she was willing to do it. You're very poggers. I'm so glad to hear that. You know it, bestie. Again, so glad to hear it. I miss the 2D cat talking. Yeah, I've come a long way from being a little uwu PNG tuber. I go back to it sometimes. Well, nowadays I go to Scuff Kempty because I love Scuff Kempty so much. It's made by Lunar Awoken, by the way. Follow Lunar Awoken if not already. She's very poggers. This is like perfect spacing too. How many is it? 16. Cool. Donatella, do you stream, bestie? If you do, I will happily shout you out. You have a very nice voice, Donatella. Build a highway? Like a road? Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Oh, funny joke. Funny hee hee hoo hoo ha ha. I don't stream, but thank you for the compliment. You're so very welcome. You are very, very welcome, bestie. What are the ratios on this? Nice, funny joke. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that deeply, actually. This is actually going to be quite pog. I'm going to engage... I'm going to do something that may be foolish. But you'll see why in a second. L plus ratio plus pretends to be a cat on the internet. Wait, no. Listen, this is worth it. for reasons that will become clear soon. I swear. Okay, and then I need to do this. Okay, update. This was a bad idea, and I'm not gonna do it. Red circuit belt and plastic belt actually at 15 items per second? No. None of these hit 15, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I was a fool. I was a fool for thinking such a foolish thing was possible. A foolish fool, even. That's... Okay, I thought that was backwards for a second. What I can do instead is do this. Not even the iron. Iron and copper might be possibly. I'm not confident enough to say for sure, though. Bonk, bonk. Alright. How do we need to go? Roughly like right here. Alright then. Right here then. And then we're gonna do a little bit of a split. And it's gonna be real epic. And then that turns... That actually splits down here. No, it doesn't. I simply have to weep. Read it and weep, besties. Wait, just kidding. I'm stupid. Everything's fine. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna need a few more of these. I felt the struggle. Watching me play Factorio is to watch me struggle. Let's be honest. Current poll: road work ahead. I sure hope it does. It's my vote. Wait, you know what I learned recently? I actually learned this from, I think it was Sleepy Kai. I can do this. Cat. I don't really know what the purpose. I guess for like really like busy chats, that makes it very clear that a message is important. But I learned that you could do that, and I was quite cheesed about it. But I keep forgetting that I can do that. You know, I think mods can do it too. I'm pretty sure. Okay, the gears are down here. Yeah, there you go. I think you can customize the color too. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Cadent. Haha. It's wait, no, not gonna. It's a funny joke. I'm not gonna do it. How are we only an hour and a half? It feels like I've been streaming for 12 years. How are we only an hour and a half into this silly little stream? It's just not possible. I refuse to believe it. Okay. L plus ratio plus pretends to be a can of the internet. Blob's no. Hey, Blob, how did you do that color? How'd you do that? That's pretty pog. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. Announce blue. I see. I think default it uses the channel color, which for me is that, like, you know, salmon pink color. Because I'm a pink cat. Somebody make a meme that's like, I'm a pink cat VTuber, and then it's like the Buzz Lightyears on the shelf. Be a pretty good meme. Blue science. Was it 16? Yeah. Bonk. And then beautiful. I can't believe I'm gonna finish blue. I honestly was kind of skeptical that I would finish blue science today. If I'm perfectly transparent, well, I need green circuits. And there's one downside of the design here, is I can't just grab green circuits off the bus. I have to actually go down here and find a place where the green circuits are exposed. I mean, I could do it, just I would grab a bunch of extra stuff that I don't really want. And now I can make the inserters. Oh, I already did that. Cool. I think about getting a new keyboard, by the way. I think I ought to get a quieter one. That's much less noisy. Even though I like this keyboard. I think for numerous reasons it would be beneficial. Especially given the fact that I do the streams, and I'm sure it gets annoying to listen to after a while. And I'm kind of insecure about it now. I'm like, oh, I gotta be quiet, you know? I can't go. Perishes? Pears? Haha, never ever eat pears. It's a Doctor Who reference. More like Doctor Whom. What if we lived in an alternate reality, but the only difference is that, well, actually there's two differences in this alternate reality. Difference one, I get pinged. That's really funny, actually. Leggy kitten, that's very funny, bestie. I'm sharing this. You're getting shared. You're getting shared live on my Twitch.tv. You fool. You fool. Cat meow meow. Okay, so the only difference in this world, there's two differences. Number one, Doctor Who is called Doctor Whom. And number two, one of the doctors is German 985. That's the world, alright. That's pretty funny. It's a very sultry look, honestly. I didn't know I could do that. It's very hard for me to squint my eyes. Because it just wants to think I'm blinking, because I have very narrow eyes. That's pretty beautiful. I love that, actually, a lot. Use a keyboard until all the letters are worn off. You know what? I respect that a lot. This is a pretty old keyboard at this point. It's getting kind of used. Oh, I should react with Sakima, whatever it's called. Sakima Nuhuarum. Okay, and then I gotta do. I can do shit right. Me too, bestie. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. Meow. What if we lived in a reality where the only difference is I sounded like Corpse Husband, but I was still a cat VTuber? Be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? Bonk, 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 meow, 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 meow. Wait, hold on. This is gonna be fun. This is a funny bit. This is gonna be a real funny bit. All right. This is gonna be a peak Dr. Von Kitty bit right now. No, I don't care about this stupid dumb thing. Okay. Meow. Shit. It's deeper than I meant it to be. Oh, let's try that again. Let's do like that.
Meow.
Hi, bestie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, and poggers day. Meow.
Hi, bestie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, Father's Day. Meow.
That was so funny. All right, I'm gonna bass boost. Let's get some bass boost in here too. All right. All about that bass. Bonk.
Hi, bestie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful,
that's
epic
horrifying.
Father's Day.
That's
Meow.
horrifying. That's very horrifying. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. I mean, let me just, like, make this as fucked up as possible. All right, let's add some wah-wah. Apply the wah-wah effect. Let's add some reverb. Hell yeah. What else can I do that's gonna make it sound very cursed? Distortion, of course. Paul stretch it. Where's Paul stretch? You got it.
Hi, bestie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic Father's Day. Meow.
The Dr. Von Kitty Eldritch horror arc. Good God. I hate that. Nail some silver hexafluoride. You know it. You know it, bestie. Oh my God. Hey, what the fuck? I fucked it. Sag Kempty. Do extra Paul stretching. Okay, alright, you got it, bestie. Anything for you, Zen. Oh my God.
Hi, bestie. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic Father's Day.
Well, did it not do that on the original? I don't think it worked on the original. Let's do this. All right, let's Paul stretch. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then we're gonna do extra on the meow. You're right. I don't know why it didn't work last time. Maybe because I didn't select the part of the audio to do it, so it just did it to nothing. I was wondering why it didn't do it. Hello. Hope everyone's having a good day. My name is Mr. Kitty Cat. I am the streamer. I've always been the streamer. I'm very excited to be with you all today and to play some Factorio. I am very good at video games. Welcome, Grayman2425. I hope you weren't hoping to see Dr. Von Kitty produce content. Dr. Von Kitty, if that even is his real name, is well known. Ominous music, copyright free. Oh, Donut Ello. That's very funny of you, my friend. An incredibly funny joke that you've just made. Now, you may notice my face is going to look a little strange while I do this. Unfortunately, it will be difficult to me. What did you do to Dr. Von Kitty? I did nothing to Dr. Von Kitty. I am the streamer. I've always been the streamer. I'm well known for my serious gameplay, for my competitiveness, for my distaste for silly jokes and goofs and gaffes. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. I see. Tiny revolutionary. What an odd name that is. Now, help! Help, please! Help! Ah! Sorry about that. That was unfortunate. You were really good at that one game. FTL. Something like that. Now, I'm getting roasted by this vanilla cat. That's hurtful. I would consider myself more of a chocolate cat, to be honest. It Blobboy. You've always been such a silly little fellow. Dr. Von Kitty isn't real. Dr. Von Kitty was never real. Dr. Von Kitty doesn't exist. And it's foolish for you to believe otherwise. I am the streamer. I've always been the streamer. Let's see. Apologies, I'm just fixing some minor issues I'm currently having. There we go. Much better. Now, let's proceed. I see we've already completed blue science, but foolishly I've already come across the first error that's been committed in this factory. I think is giving it a little bit more credit than it deserves. More of a swirl, I see. Like a Neapolitan ice cream, if you will. I consider myself a fan of moose tracks, personally. Now, I don't side balance in this game. Frankly, side balancing is only valuable if you have a reason to believe that two sides of your belt in Factorio are going to be uneven. And in this case, with the blue science packs, that's unlikely to happen. I think this calico cat, that's me, has always been the streamer. No reason to be alarmed, of course. Thank you, Blobboy. This is why you're a moderator. In fact, is Ellen Seal there? I was thinking about giving her VIP status. I think she's done enough to deserve it at this point. Moose tracks are my favorite, I see. One meme coming right up. Okay, Donatello. Let's see what this is. What a silly joke that is, Donatello. I believe the humor of this meme, do you call it, is that, in fact, the Pog and creative original pink PNG tuber cat, in fact, is not original, nor funny, nor Pog, as you say, hence why so many of the cat are strewn across the aisles there. Let me see my wow. Quite the jest, Donatello. All right, Ellen Seal, allow me to provide you VIP status. Let's see. Apologies. There was some disorganization that I must unfortunately undo upon this channel, but of course it will be repaired with time. Now let's see. All right, there you go, Alencio. She should get VIP status. I concur wholeheartedly at Blobboy. Let's make sure we have enough. Oh, this is disgusting. Bendable inserters is not the true way to play Factorio. It never blinks? I'm a he. Thank you very much, Donatello. I'm a serious focused gamer. I get my work done. There's no time for play here. I do not play around. Frankly, I think I could be effective. And the long reach mod. Disappointing. It's not a pure way to play Factorio. You know how to do taxes a little too well. I was a tax accountant in a past life. I enjoyed when the poors were forced to give away their hard-earned money, and then I ensured that the wealthy were able to keep theirs, as it should be. Use Shift R, of course. Much more effective that way. I see. Now this was a foolish design. Obviously, whomever designed it was not thinking in the long term. Joking is inefficient, of course, of course. Oh, I see. That'll be foolish. Much better. I look away for 2 seconds and you're a new cat. Hello, Sleepy Kai. Sleepy K? 98. I see. I don't think I'm a new cat. I've always looked this way. And a little offended. I am Mr. Kitty Cat. Thank you very much. I've always been the streamer. Always will. Oh. Fuck. Sleepy Kai 98 redeemed change Kimty's look. Well, fuck. I'm muted? Are you kidding me? Wow, unbelievable. Of course I would be muted. Well, what I was saying is I fell asleep. I apologize. Now, you're never going to believe the dream I had. This was crazy. This was bog wild. Oh, I didn't know I did blue science over here. So what had happened was... this is funny. In the dream, it was the plot of the movie... the film Don't Look Up. Now, I've never seen the film Don't Look Up, so it was like an alternate version of the plot. And in the plot, I mean, it was just sort of like the whole, like, oh, an asteroid's gonna hit Earth, but everybody's saying it won't, whatever. The main character was Germa985. Believe it or not, it was so funny. I don't even know what was going on in this story. Anyway, sorry for falling asleep there, besties. Wow. Appreciate your all steer. I see SleepyKite98, you redeemed Change Kimpty's look. What were you looking for, bestie? You want Scuff Cat or do you want original PNG Kimpty? Because I can certainly do that. Can I start researching blue science? Is it done? Oh, whoa. Also, what the fuck is this? Bro, I literally got bendable inserters to not do dumb shit like that. God. Being a sussy little baka, I guess. There we go. Blue science is up and running. I am something of a pro gamer, if you'd believe it. Oh man. Kind of a weird. Oh my god, I fucking forgot to side balance too. Good god. Yeah, see, the Bob's adjustable cheat. Fuck you. I'm gonna ban you, Donatello. Listen. I'm not a purist in any sense of the word. All right. I'm a dirty little kitty cat, all right, and I'm so valid because of it. There has never been a cat who is just more valid than I am. So, anyway, hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful having poggers. I have a bit of a headache, honestly. Took too bit of a nap, I did. Rather a bit of a loin and a bloody nap, didn't I? It's funny because I'm speaking gibberish. What the hell do I do now? I guess we hit the age-old question of, do I go for purple science or do I go for yellow science to get my little logistics bots? Of course, that requires quite a few things versus purple science. I think is simpler. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess our priorities probably need to be advanced oil processing. Do I have enough power, by the way? Pushing it, but we're alright. Advanced oil processing. And, what else? We could even consider electric furnaces at this point. We'll be thinking about nuclear power soon. The other science for the bots for logistics system. I like doing a logistics-based, whatever it's called. Logistics-based POG. Mall, that's the word. Sorry, a little out of it right now. Advanced oil processing, like, yeah, I probably should do. I should do the military science as well. I could probably even fit that like right here because it's so simple. I haven't even researched it yet, have I? Where is it? I have to research stone wall first. But yeah, I mean, we have all we need for that. Actually, because steel, we'd have to run steel back over. I mean, we could do it right here. Because it's pretty small. We don't need a ton of it, you know? Like, I would be happy just to do. Ow! Well, thank you so much, Grayman2425 for the follow. Welcome. How you doing? Oh man, what a day it's been, besties. What a day. But I do want to set bots up too and get a power armor, modular armor, I guess I should say. Lamau, what's funny, bestie? What does that take? Heavy armor, which I have not researched yet. We're gonna come back. I want that now, actually. We're gonna come back to that. Should I build more labs? Maybe I should build more labs. feel like I could be researching much faster than I am currently if I simply built a few more labs. And like, there's other than like power draw, there's not really any downside. It's not that efficient. Well, the efficiency doesn't really matter because like, as long as they're running. I mean, for like starting up, it's not super efficient, but like, you know, I think it works for what I need it to. What do you expect me to be a pro gamer, Donatello? Gosh. Meow. Hello, Shiranova. And modular armor. Wait, modular armor is green. So you tell me I could have had that the whole time. Oh, a foolish thing that I hath wrought upon myself. Do-do. 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 Bonk. Can I do that? I can. Nice. Very nice. And see, it'll take a second to like get caught up, but it will. You can see that it's gonna do blue, and it's gonna do green, it's gonna do red, but it will get there. Soon. Someday. Eventually. Probably. Maybe. Although, yeah, now that we're at 3 sciences, we probably should consider soon switching to like a proper setup. Would probably be wise. Oh, man. I need to get rid of some of this crap. I have 1 red belt, and that's nice. Are these iron? No, these are steel. Let me make a couple more steels. What if the past tense of steel was steeled? That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? That'd be a pretty dank meme. Nice. Bonk. Shoot the chest. Okay. Done. Meow, 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 meow. What does power armor take, by the way? Blue circuits and electric engine units. Research nukes just to nuke the chest in the future. I will. You know I will, bestie. Absolutely. You think I'm not a pro gamer? I'm a pro gamer. I should write meow in belts. I want to do it like down here though. I get some grenades. I'm gonna clear some of these trees. I also need to get start breaking it up. Alensil, did I give you VIP? What the heck? You're not supposed to have VIP. Silly me. Let me take that away real quick. Gosh. Don't know how I did that. There we go. Much better. Loading of labs is effective as the slowest inserter and longest chain of labs inserters labs. Slowest research, probably not too slow. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm doing it hard on my base. I did that once. It's not a fun experience. I would not say it's ideal. If I'm keeping it real with you. I could also consider doing fire soon. Let's put all this in here. Hey, what the fuck? Oh. Well, that's a problem. It's quite problematic, isn't it? One may suggest that is problematic. What's an accident dozen times on purpose? You're so funny. Oh god, we're gonna have a spiraling outage, aren't we? Great. Just what the doctor ordered, except the joke is the doctor didn't order it because I don't like that this is happening. What the fuck is this? Why did I do this? Why would I do that to myself, bro? What was the outcome for which I hoped? Move this as well. Like that there. Do do do. It's cold storage, manually keep buying around my thing. You know what? That actually would probably be would be kind of smart. Your gross incompetence. Thanks, bestie. You're not wrong, but you hurt my memes. I'm sorry, I'm not good at Factorio. I wish I was a pro gamer. This is tremendously cursed, by the way. Can I do this all from the out? This is okay. All right. Not that it matters, because this is really dumb. This is really stupid. Actually, I don't know if I can cover these. I can. I just have to shift this one. Oh no, that one's got it. Okay, they're all covered. All right. Hey, what the fuck? Community nights? I stopped doing. Yeah, that's what's up. I'll probably do community nights again sometime. Maybe, probably. Kappa. Yeah, the schedule was too much, and then it was just so stressful to always be like, are people gonna come out? What are we gonna play? And all that, and it was just too much. I just couldn't. I simply could not. I simply could not do it, besties. I was too weak. Very epic. Very pog. Okay, we can't do that row, but that's fine. Back, welcome back, Kempty. Sleepy Kai, you redeemed Change Kempty's look earlier. What did you what look did you want? Did you want Scuff Kempty, or did you want whatever it's called? Did you want old like PNG Kempty? Did you want me to like put a hat on? What do you want, bestie? Because I can put like clothing on and like I could like a hat or sunglasses or something on the model. I mean on me. I want this one. Okay, but like what do you want? Like you redeemed it, bestie, so like you get something for that, you know? What are you looking for? Like, you know, you want like some sunglasses? You know, like got a cool look, bit of a pog look. What the frick? That's odd. I want this one. Sunglasses will be neat. Would you like your points back, bestie? I want to take your points away for no reason. Now we should be able to research military science? Oh, I just researched military science. I'm very smart. Well, I'm not going to take 10k of your points for sunglasses. I'll put sunglasses on, but I'm not going to take all your points just for that. That'd be pretty rude of me. Let's see. I don't need them back. Okay. Whatever you say. Oh, that's not how they're supposed to be on my face. There we go. Very pog. What a god gamer. I am a gaming god. Literally the greatest gamer ever to exist. How you doing, Sleepy Kai? Let me guess, are you playing Final Fantasy 14? Wait, is it 14 or 16? One of them. This is a good song. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm gonna call you out. I'm sorry. It was mean of me. I'm sorry. Oh shit! I made offshore paw. Okay, all right. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. Shit. Looks smart, handsome, cool, sick. Thank you, bestie. I appreciate that. It means the world to me. some more steam engines. And then get rid of the trees. Hand saw. Is that right? Did I get it? I have to make pipes. That's unfortunate. This is an unfortunate thing which is occurring right now. We still don't have enough coal, which is kind of weird to me, because I feel like I expanded production substantially. But maybe not enough to meet the substantial demand that I put on the system. I just don't think you're getting it. I'm sorry. I'm trying, I swear. I'm trying so hard. I just want to be poggers. I just want to be a little pog champ. It's all I've ever wanted. Fuck. And then make sure the pipes are installed. Bang. Very pog. Why is this not working? Too many boilers for all. Actually, very well might be. That could actually be an issue. I didn't think about that. Thank you, Bestie. Good thing I just built a bunch of offshore pumps, huh? This is gonna be cursed. I'm sorry. Will this work? Or am I gonna get throughput limited? And do I need to do a pipe on the other side? It looks like we're good right now. But also, we're not running at maximum capacity. I'm not sure if that will be an issue. Oh. I had this the whole time. Dr. Von Dummy. 12040. Meow. That's what I have to say to that. That's all I got for you, Chief. I really need to set up nuclear power soon. Like, that may be worth prioritizing, just getting the uranium up and running. Though it will be kind of a... Do I even have... Uranium must be very far, good god. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun. Sag. It's the ribbon world. Yep. This do be the ribbon world. I'm gonna add a couple more just to be safe. I had to build green circuits. It's really funny, actually. Oh. Get rid of that. Actually, I can now be epic. It's not 9 tiles tall. I'm sorry. I'm not that pog. If I was a pure, like a really pog gamer, then maybe I could, but... Actually, this could cause me issues that I've just completely deconstructed my power system. There are those who would allege that that will be problematic. I seem to have disconnected a substantial portion of my factory, in fact. That's not, that ain't, that chief, I called the chief store. And he informed me of some news that most of you would perhaps consider to be unfortunate. So, yeah. You know. Okay, that should be much better. Hopefully that will cause... Other than the fact that we are going to have a very large gap for a moment. But hopefully there'll be enough backup that that won't completely cause the factory to fail terribly. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to write meow somewhere and then we're going to call it there. You know what's really funny? All I was going to do is I was going to blow up... This is really stupid of me. I've done an incredibly stupid thing. It's fine. Everything's fine. I should increase grenade damage. They talk out to sleep. Yeah, it's late for you, Best. I hope you have an absolutely amazing epic and poggers sleep. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for resubscribing. It's always a pleasure when we get to enjoy some time with the Donatello. And thank you for making the meme was very funny, by the way. I was glancing at it a second ago. Very epic and poggers. Alright, that should be a good space for me to write meow. Oh shit, I gotta do it like this. Meow. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be the greatest meow ever written. Fuck. That's in the way, but it's fine. This can be amended. I guess I should connect it. That's hideous. Kenny has cheeseburger? Yes. Catkin has a little cheeseburger. As a treat. That's better. I don't know what I was thinking with that one, besties. I phoned the Chief store for that one, and yeah. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Meow. It's beautiful. In fact, I should put it up one so it's not right on the edge. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that. It's not even, is it? No, it's not. Welcome, Gray Man, by the way. I apologize that you have experienced what has ultimately been something of a shitpost of a stream. Unfortunately, I do that a lot. Well, unfortunate or fortunate, depending on the kind of content you like. Put that up. And bonk. And bonk. And then bonk. 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 Game category is subclassification of the overarching genre involved. Yeah, all Dr. Fun Kitty streams are sort of their own thing, right? And then there's sort of a game that sometimes may or may not be happening while that is all going down. Could I do a double here? And that looks stupid. It looks stupid. I'd say that it's uneven due to the sizing I've chosen here. Maybe I'll make it one larger. Like that. Also, this is too close. This needs to be moved. I'm just gonna redo the whole M, honestly. Stand-up comedy tag, first and foremost. Something like that. And then move this up. C'est là. And just do that. Oh shit. Now that is beautiful. I hate that the M looks so square. Maybe I can round it. It'll look less dumb. I think that also looks stupid. If I remove that, no, it looks even stupider. Looks fine. Am I reading into it? Am I reading into it? Okay, I think I'm reading into it. You're right. I just want a beautiful meow, okay? A beautiful meow for a beautiful cat. Can you blame me? What I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna add some lights. I'm gonna make some pog lights. Like if I had to look for left, I don't have any green sky. As they say. Okay, I thought maybe there'd be some stored in there, and then I realized that they're probably not gonna store that many in there, are they? You say that one a lot. You know what? You're valid. And I would never say otherwise. I would never dare to imply something that contraindicates what you've just said. Oh, frick, I just fucked it up. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. I need more lights than that. Beautiful. I should make him like pink. Oh shit, I need circuits for that though, don't I? What is it? I need like a little some wires. Where are those? Have I not researched the circuits? I think I have. Oops. Why is it not running? Oh, it is running. It's just being slow. There we go. Look at that speed. Hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Hit the crowd with speed and pog. I'm vibing this music, honestly. Donkle's Cat has some bangers and some jams. I'll be honest with you. It does. I won't dispute it. Donkle's Cat, to be clear, is the playlist that we listen to on stream. Apparently somebody has come up with a way around Signasty was famous, around the DMCA, I think it was Signasty, on Twitch, which is to like do some audio magic to make it so your audio for music doesn't get stored in the VOD. I don't know how it works, but that way you only play the live music while live, but the VOD doesn't have the music in it. Which, to be honest, is probably not good for the long-term health of Twitch, if we're perfectly clear, but, you know. Meow. I think a constant combinator is what I want for this. Yeah, so that's the... I think all you do is you put in a color, right? I don't know for sure, though. Really? Actually, I think I can do this. Wait, can I do this? This would be extremely cursed if it works. Oh, I ran out of wires. Nice. Now we just gotta wait for nighttime. Check the music from that channel. Well, the problem is I'm not savvy enough to do that. Also, I'd rather just delete the VOD, you know? Nothing beats like a 2 a.m. stream. I'm a little delirious. Vibe into some copyright music. Oh, this is, oh my God, driver's license is so good. DVK, what's up, bestie? You're playing Factorio, and... I'm afraid I failed to see your point. Didn't do it for the VOD watchers? Listen. You can split your channels? No. I'm afraid I'm too... Listen, LK. We're cool like that. I can call you LK, right? We have this emote for a reason. It's a very important emote, you know? It really brings out my eyes, I think. Can I make it so this always outputs? Like the lights are always on. Oh yeah, use colors. I gotta do that. I feel you. That's such a cute emote. I love that, actually. Laggy K derp. I love that. Could I just set the enabled condition to be like 1 equals 1? 1 equals 1. Will that work? It does work. Nice. Here, can I just copy paste that, right? Copy. Bonk. 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 Yeah, I've been having to do like simple variables and stuff for my Ace Attorney stuff, because like there's non-linearity to it, so you have to like do some fancy stuff with like keeping track of the player's progress. I had to post on the forums like, hey, how do you do this basic thing? And somebody who joined the site like a year ago explained it to me. You know, I've been on the site for 10 years. It was pretty funny, honestly. Beautiful. I think maybe I'll add more. Oh, I smell something cooking. Something Pog is cooking. Remember us making pizza? Oh my god, I gotta end stream so I can get some of that some of that za, bruh. Bonk, 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 bonk. How to power that one? Bonk, bonk. Do, 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 do. Is that Dr. Monk Horror? I love Dr. Monk Horror. It was so funny because that was the without the red eyes. Following made that emote. By the way, don't shut up, Following, because they don't ever come to stream anymore. But Following the Abyss, they oh shit, emote. What? There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. I was like, what the fuck? So I literally was like, hey, so I want him to be cute. Long was like, huh, do you now? And then shot me with a gun. I was like, bestie, that shit hurt it. And they were like, yeah, fuck you. Why is this not working? Oh, I didn't copy it. Need one more wire. I like how that completely ruins it because now you can't read it. You know what I could do? I could write it all with, oh my god, I'm doing it. Screw belts. Who needs belts, bro? Lights show on the map. Yeah, they do. Belts are for nerds. Oh, I need some copper wires. Copper wires are for nerds. Do I not? Okay, I can just go steal them from here in a bit. It's really funny. No, this is okay. We're gonna keep this one here as a blueprint. Oh boy. Listen. All right, I built blue science today, so I was very productive, and that's all that matters, right? And then we're just gonna replace all of these belts with lights. Speaking of, this isn't gonna go far enough, but we can do it on the side because I'm a genius. And it's gonna be very epic when it's done, alright? It's gonna be very worth it. Okay, let me just do this. It's probably more efficient this way. Oh, let's squeeze this in over here. Shit. Don't worry about it. The problem is the power pole is gonna ruin the look. Oh my god. I'll do it in the middle, actually. That should work, right? Okay, that looks wrong. Okay, we're gonna have to do it such that it fits like this. But that's fine. It'll be ugly, but listen, me too, so whatevs. Well, now all the lights are gonna turn off because it's daytime again. Sag. And I'm out of lights. It's fine. I need more copper wire. Actually, let's just be smart about it. Let's just bonk. Let's just bonk bonk. Let's bonk. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. A little bit of this. And then I can be efficient about it too. You know, bonk bonk. Bonk. Don't make any. Works with foods I sleep when he wants to write meow on the map. Real shit. listen. I'm just a pro gamer, all right? The haters hate me because they ain't me, right? And they're like L plus ratio plus pretends to be a cat on the internet, and I'm like, your sticks and stones can break my bones, but words make me cry myself to sleep. So, take that, haters. That's the most factorial play. I hate fluids so much, bro. I just they bring me just nothing but pain and torment. Okay, this one needs to be moved over slightly. Do 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 do. I'm very bad at them too. They're just not. My brain does not work with fluids. Let's go ahead and start over here as well. I mean, a shit ton of wire too. Oh, then I'm gonna have to copy paste the template onto all of them. Shit. It's worth it. It's worth it, alright? It's gonna be very pog when it's done. Y'all are gonna be like, whoa, Dr. Von Kitty, that's so epic and poggers. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. I'm something of a gaming god, alright? It's in my nature. Okay. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 do, 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 do. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You won't even be able to tell. Do, 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 do. It's beautiful. It is positively beautiful. Now that's something of a cat reference for you, because I pretend to be a cat on the internet. Meow, 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 meow. I'm wasting so many resources on this, by the way. Each of these wires is one green circuit. Oh no. Oh no, whoa. It's good to see that today the Dr. Funk derail emote has been back in full force.